Hello, Tradsford students and staff. Welcome to CFES News. My name is Ethan. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is Wednesday, November 10th. It is E-Day of the Letter Day cycle. Fun fact, today is National Sesame Street Day. Did you know that Sesame Street is the most widely viewed kids show in the world? Though initially meant to simply be fun and educational, the show has evolved into an international cultural phenomenon. I'm sure many of you have had a favorite character at some point in your life. Upcoming events and announcements. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, so be sure to wear your red, white, and blue. During week 3 of the readathon, the students were challenged to submit questions to author Lizzie Lippman to answer during the Zoom Q&A sessions at the readathon celebration on Friday, November 12th. Congratulations to Mrs. DeNeno's class. 20 students sent in questions. Mrs. DeNeno's class will earn a special reward. Mrs. Anderson's class had 19 students submitting questions. Mrs. Hughes' class had 17 students submitting questions. Thank you to everyone who sent in questions. Lizzie Lippman has all your questions and can't wait to answer them on Friday. So let's see what the weather's like today. Amanda, how's it looking outside?
Hello everyone and welcome to the weather. Today we have clouds early giving way the mostly sunny skies this afternoon with a high of 65 and a low of 41 overnight. Sunset is at 4:50 p.m. Back to you.
No birthdays today, so instead we bring you our first ever hot seat interview with Mrs. Roberts. Enjoy.
Welcome to the hot seat. I'm your host, Clara, and with me today we have Mrs. Roberts. Are you nervous?
No, I'm not nervous. I'm excited.
Please tell us a little about yourself. What grade you teach and how long you've been teaching.
So I've been teaching for 21 years, and I've taught 5th grade for the whole time because it's the best grade ever.
Thank you. Now let's get started. I will be asking you 10 rapid fire questions, and the only rule is that you must answer all the questions truthfully and honestly.
Okay.
Let's begin. How many years have you been teaching?
I've been teaching for 21 years.
What is your favorite type of cheese?
Ooh, I love all cheeses, but my favorite type of cheese is goat cheese.
If you had $1 million, what would be the first thing you'd buy?
Oh my goodness. I would buy a private jet and I would travel everywhere around the world.
What is your favorite vacation you ever went on?
Oh my gosh. My favorite vacation is skiing in Colorado. My family and I love to ski in Colorado, and we go every year, and it's my absolute favorite thing.
What's the best thing that ever happened to you?
Two best things. Their names are Charlie and Harry, and they're my kids.
What do you think is the funniest word?
The funniest word? The funniest word is a really big word. It's superfluous, and it means too much or too many. It's really hard to say, and it's just a silly word.
If you weren't a teacher, what would you be?
If I weren't a teacher, I think I would probably be a writer because I love to read and I love to write.
What was your favorite subject in elementary school?
My favorite subject in elementary school, this is not going to surprise anybody, but it was reading.
Do you prefer chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla, always. Vanilla ice cream, best ice cream ever.
What's the worst thing that ever happened to you?
The worst thing that ever happened to me? I say maybe the worst thing that ever happened to me was having a family member pass away, but it's something that happens to everybody. It made me sad, but it's something that happens to everybody.
It has been a pleasure interviewing you on the hot seat. Who do you nominate to join us next week?
I nominate my good friend and my co-worker and one of my favorite humans ever, Ms. Doyer. Thank you for having me, Clara.
Thank you.
Now for some sports updates. Tonight the Flyers take on the Maple Leafs. It's going to be a good match up as both teams have a similar record so far this season. And now we have a core value update for November. This month is contentment. Contentment can be described as a state of happiness and satisfaction. Contentment means to be at ease in your situation, in your body and mind. Contentment is learning to be okay with what you have. Take a look at this quick video.
Hello, everyone. Caleb here. What would make you happy? Would a puppy make you happy? Because it's just so fuzzy I could die. Oh. What about the newest, most awesome gaming system ever? Or maybe moving into a house with the world's coolest backyard. Look at this. I could pretty much live out there. It's true these things might make you happy for a few hours, a week, a couple months, but then the puppy turns into the world's most annoying yappy dog, just all the time. And a new gaming system comes out that's got way more cool games. And your friends are too busy to come play in your backyard. So now you need even newer stuff and more good things to happen if you want to be happy. But what if, time out, what if happy isn't about what you get or what happens to you? What if happy is a choice? What if instead of trying to be happy, sometimes we realize we can just be okay with what we have? You decide your dog is pretty great, even if he does bark a lot. You decide you're cool with the old gaming system because you've mastered some awesome games. And hey, you might even try out that retro system of your dad's in the attic. You decide you'll invite someone new over to play in the backyard because you haven't played with him yet, but he seems pretty fun. You decide to be okay with what you've already got because that's what contentment is. It's a choice to see what you already have with new eyes, with grateful, happy eyes. But I know that you all won't be content until we say the big idea all together. And honestly, me either. It's my favorite part of the month. Okay, everybody lean in. Lean in with me, all right? Say it all together. Contentment is choosing to be okay with what you have. One more time, again. Contentment is choosing to be okay with what you have. We will see you next month.
That wraps up today's news. From everyone here in the Media Lounge, thanks for watching CFES News.